Hey guys, it's Miss Mary Neck, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is a very serious topic. This topic has been weighing so heavy on my heart, like it keeps me up at night. Like I wrote a poem, but I feel like the poem wasn't enough. So I decided to just make a video and just to talk about such a serious topic. Today's topic is domestic abuse. My lipstick is purple because that's the color of domestic abuse awareness. So yeah, I thought about it. Anyway, so I looked up some statistics and it says that 10 million people a year in the US experience domestic abuse, whether it's a man or a woman. 1 out of every 4 women and 1 out of every 9 men experience domestic abuse. So, with that being said, I just feel like it's so disgusting that someone can put their hands on somebody else, you know? Like, what gives you the right as a man or as a woman, what gives you the fucking right, excuse my language, but what gives you the right to put your hands on someone? I think that it's crazy to me. Like, it's so crazy. And I have never personally been in a abusive relationship, but I do know a lot of people, unfortunately, that have been in them. And I know people whose parents have been in them, and you know, the list goes on and on and on. Everyone knows somebody that has been abused, whether it's themselves or someone close around them. And what I've seen on Facebook just is so freaking disgusting. Like, it made me post up a status like, these females, these young girls think that it's funny when their man beat them up. Like, I don't understand like where the joke is in that at all, because I was taught if anybody put their hands on you, it's a wrap for them. Like, so I had to put up a status and I was like, yeah, it's all kiki kwa kwa until you're in the grave. Like, what's so funny about a man beating you as a female? Like, that shit, sorry, whew, that speaks volumes to me, you know? It's just like, something's wrong with the mental health of women. And, you know, the men that get beat too, because it's crazy. I'm mostly going to be talking about women because, you know, I don't really know that much about men in domestic problems, like getting beat up by women. I'm sure it happens and I'm sorry for you, but this video is mostly going to be directed towards women because that's what's more familiar. And what I think is so disgusting is that we know that it's happening and we still make light of it, make it a joke until that person dies. And then it's like, let's crucify the man. And then what's even more disgusting is that some women are on the side of the man. Like, they're blaming her, they're victimizing the woman instead of putting the man at blame. And this happens in every society and it's just so disgusting. So anyway, not everybody knows from Jump Street that when they're in a relationship, their man is abusive, because they creep it up on you, you know? Some men, they go the mental route and they start to break you down mentally first. So they start to tell you, like, make snide comments and tell you that you're not pretty and like they're the only man that's gonna love them, that's gonna love you. So from there, that's like isolating you and making you smaller, tearing down your self-confidence, you know? That's so hard to build up, period, in your self-love. So I feel like most men look for women that are very low in self-confidence, or they can see that they're easily manipulated so that they can do what they want with these women, which is use and abuse them, beat them, and all of that stuff. And like, that's disgusting. So anyway, so some of them go the mental route to break you down and to isolate you, to make you feel like you have nowhere else to go, and then they start to beat you. And other men, they go the creep route, the pop-up surprise, hello, I'm a woman beater route. So, you know, you fall in love. You're like, oh my God, I love him. I want to have his kids. I want to marry him. In some cases, you do marry him. You do have his kids. And then, out the freaking blue, 10 months later, 6 months later, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4, this man is arguing with you about you go out too much or you ate my last stick of gum. And you think he's being ridiculous, so you're arguing back. And all of a sudden, poop, 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 that nigga punch you in your... Sorry, I'm trying to not curse like that. That man punch you in your face. Or he slap you up or whatever the case may be. And you're in shock. And your first thought is, oh my God, what the fuck just happened? It's cute. Damn it, I'm cursing. Oh my gosh, what just happened? So from there, you know, you call your friend. Or you might be too embarrassed to call your friend. So you just like let it rock. You leave. And then this man comes back and swindles you hard body. He swindles you back. Or if you're married, you go back because you're married. Like, what can you do? But you can do something. You can definitely leave or file a report. I feel like in every instance, every time a man abuses you or puts his hands on you, you should write it down. Like, make a copy, file a report with the police each time. Even if you're not going to press charges, just file a report so that if it escalates, you know, there's proof that, you know, this is a pattern. Or even, like, take pictures, like, if it's that bad, take pictures of your face or your body. You know, some men are smart. They're not going to hit you in your face. They're going to punch you and kick you and give you bruises all around your body so that, you know, it's not visible. So, anyway. So, yeah. So, you leave him. And then he comes, he finds you, he I don't know what the hell I was just trying to say. He woos you, he buys you a gift, something materialistic. He cry, oh God, baby, I love you. I'll never do this to you again. And then you go back to him because you're blind in love. So then a few weeks later, this man hits you again. So now you start thinking, because at this point, he's starting to manipulate you and make you think that he's hitting you because it's your fault. You're making him mad, so he's gonna put his hands on you like you're another man. It's wrong, but that's what they do. They swindle you. And you feel at this point, if you ran to your friend the first time, you feel like a dumbass because you went back to this man. Or, you know, you don't want to tell anybody because you're embarrassed that this is happening to you. And I just want you to know, like, do not ever feel embarrassed that a man is putting his hands on you, because at the end of the day, it's not your fault, it's his fault. And no one's gonna look at you crazy, or they're not gonna think you're dumb or anything like that. They're gonna think he's dumb. They're gonna want to kick his ass. And, you know, there's no reason to ever stay in a abusive relationship. I'm really trying not to curse. I curse a lot, but I'm trying not to do that for purposes of my surprise. Please take this time out to subscribe to my channel. Support a young queen coming up, trying to help the people. You feel me? Please subscribe, like, comment, all that business. Share it if you feeling me for real. But comment some purple grapes down if you don't have anything else to comment. Comment some grapes. Thank you. Go to somebody that's been in that situation before. Go to somebody that can help you for real. Go to somebody that you feel safe with, and just tell them what's happening. And, you know, ask for advice. Ask for a shelter. Ask for, you know, something. You cannot stay in a situation like that, because there is nothing else but death in that relationship, and that's something serious. You cannot come back from death. You don't want your kids, if you have kids with this man, you don't want your kids to grow up and see this, because if you have a son, he might repeat that same pattern, and now you've created another person in the cycle of domestic abuse that's gonna keep it going and keep creating victims. I feel like in 2019, I feel like period, this should have been happened, but whatever. In 2019, like all those people be saying, this is the time for change. This is the time where you can take one life and start to change it. You can start with yourself. You can start with yourself and your friends, your child, whatever the case may be. We can break the cycle of domestic abuse if we try, you know? Don't stay in a relationship with an abusive man, especially if you have kids. That's not a healthy environment for your kids. There should be no toxicity. I don't know if that's a word, if I said it right. There should be no toxicness in a space with children, because that's going to damage them mentally, emotionally, and that's going to create problems for them in society and trusting humans, even though it's hard to trust humans because humans are trash. But anyway, that's another video. So this man, he got you, he got your kids, you're married, you feel trapped. There's always a way out. Just always try to find a safe haven. You're not dumb, you know? You're not dumb. Don't ever feel like you're dumb. Don't ever feel like no one loves you, because you have parents, you know? There's someone out there, even if you're like an orphan and, you know, you think that this man is all you have. No, there is someone out there. Go call the hotline, the domestic abuse hotline. I should have had the phone number for this, but you know, I don't. Call the hotline number. Find a center. I'm pretty sure they have the domestic abuse centers. You know, like they have the AA meetings. I'm pretty sure they have that. Call the cops. If this man is in a place of authority and he's abusing you, you have to go the smart route, which is taking pictures and filing reports every time he does it. Keep a log, keep a diary, keep something, because, you know, men in high places or police officers that are abusers, it's harder to get them because they have the system on their side, or money. You know, once you have money, you have power, and everything like goes away, like R. Kelly or whatever. So I just feel like, baby girl, baby boy, there is always a way out of an abusive relationship. Please, 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 please walk away from that. Please walk away from that. I don't care if this man just choked you, if it's not, how do I say this? If it's not a choke in pleasure, or if he's not hitting you in pleasure, or if you did not ask him to put his hands on you, please leave, yo. I can't stress this enough. Like, I'm tired of seeing females dying. I'm tired of seeing the freaking news saying that, you know, this man murdered his girlfriend or anything like that. We need to start taking stands against these men. And I feel like as women, we need to stop trying to blame women. We need to stop blaming each other, and we need to create a support system, especially as Black women. We need to support each other, because no one supports us. No, we're the bottom. We're under here. Like, this is the barrel. This is us. We're under the barrel for respect, and then we don't respect each other. Like, that's insane. Like, we have to stand together and fix this and fight against these men. For the men, you know, I'm proud of you for not hitting this woman back, or whatever the case may be, if you're in that situation. But you have to get out too, sweetie. Don't let this woman hit you and feel like it's alright. That shit is not, it's never okay to put your hand on somebody, boy, child, or girl, child. It's never, 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 never okay. Stop making jokes about it, because it's not funny. You know, you're gonna die. I'm that extreme. I feel that if anyone puts their hands on you, the next step is death. You feel me? And you have to think like that. Like, I'm just happy that I've never really experienced it personally, like me, because I have personally experienced it being like the bystander of seeing it happen to someone. But I'm saying, like, as far as myself, you know, because for me, from a child, from the time that I've ever heard of domestic abuse or a man put his hands on a woman, I've always said that if my man ever put his hands on me, I'm gonna chop his hands off. I'm gonna cut off his finger or something. Like, yes, that extreme, and I still believe that to this day. Or maybe I'll just leave, you know. But please, ladies, please, young man that's getting abused as well, please, please, please leave. Please leave. Men, we are not property. We are people. When we say that we want to be treated as equals, we're saying we want to be treated as another human being. You feel me? So stop with all that dumb shit Stop all that dumb stuff that y'all be trying to say about women and being equal, because that's not what we're talking about. We want to be treated like another human being with feelings and emotions. The same things that you have, we have. And we have more of it because we are women, and the estrogen takes us up and down. And then if we're pregnant, we have both at the same time. Like, women, we go through a lot. And we want to be treated as equal as a human. Treat us like we're fucking human beings. Stop treating us like we're animals. You shouldn't even put your hands in a kick an animal, but you want to do it to us. Like, stop it. It's not okay. You have a mother. Understand, most men that abuse women have been in abusive situations, or they hate women because of what their moms used to say to them, or whatever the case may be. But this girl did not do anything to you, so you need to freaking stop it. Young lady, that man did not do nothing to you for you to be putting your hands on him. You need to handle that with whoever freaking ruined you in the first place. Y'all need to stop it. Like, whew. Lord Jesus. Y'all got me hot and ready to fight somebody. Like, it's not okay. I hate it. Y'all need to listen to Eve, Love is Blind, because it will take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. You feel me? Just please get out of any type of situation that you're in. There's always somewhere to go. You can always try to find someone. You could try to DM me, you know, whatever. I'll try to tell you. Look up safe houses. You have to speak to people. If your family is big and you know your family will protect you, tell your family. They will not think you're stupid. They will not laugh. This shit is not funny. You feel me? Just please get out. If a man or a person tells you that you have no one, they're lying. They just want to keep you in a box so that they could beat you up whenever they feel down or whatever to make themselves feel better. Do not give in to mental abuse and physical abuse. You deserve better. You are better. Please, please, please remember that as a woman, you are a flower. You are a delicate flower, and no man should not pluck off your feathers, Lord. Pluck off your petals. You're a flower, and a man needs to water you. He needs to nurture you. He needs to be the soil to fill you with the nutrients so you can grow as a woman. You do not need a man that have no water, that's not giving you water. He's just drying you out, sucking you dry, and kicking you. And he's trying to take your nutrients and your everything that's going good for you. He's trying to take that away. You need to, you know, when you see stuff like that, please run. Please run, because I'm tired of seeing these women dying because they can't leave a situation, or, you know, or they ignored the signs of a man when he was crazy. Because it's a lot. I just saw something, and this girl was discussing the fact that, you know, she had a male stalker. But, you know, that's going to be from my other video that I'm going to talk about. It's just so disgusting. Please, 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 leave that shit alone. Leave them fucking people alone. Leave that man, leave that woman. I know I keep saying it because I really mean it. And it's been keeping me up at night, and I've just been praying, and you know, I don't know, it's just heavy on my heart, and I just want everybody to be okay. I just want the human race to be better, and I want kids to, you know, grow up to be better than we are now, you know? So, you know, just please leave. I don't care if you have kids with him. I don't care if you're married. I don't care what's going on. Get away from that situation. Report that shit. Okay. Peace, love, and blessings, you guys. Meditate and pray.